You on? Hi, welcome to our tutorial video on installing your custom decal. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'd like to thank you in advance for anyone who purchased from us. Today we're going to show you how to install your custom decal. All the safety. First off, I want to encourage everyone to please use as many safety precautions as possible. You might want to wear gloves and safety glasses, that kind of thing, because you're working with sharp tools and you got some chemicals that might get in your eyes, so please be safe when you're doing this. Alright, the first thing we want to do is see all the materials we need. If you want to come over here, Missy. We got some lid-free cloths. We've got our application fluid, which is half water and half isopropyl alcohol, and about a teaspoon or maybe 2 teaspoons of Dawn dishwashing detergent. And we have our razor scraper, our tape measure, blue marking tape, and invisible glass. This is my favorite to clean the glass with. It just does a fantastic job, so that's what I use. You can use whatever you like. Then we have our decal with the backing paper still on, and a plastic squeegee. You can get this for a couple bucks at any automotive store. So what we're going to start out with, the two most important things about this, two most challenging things about installing these are layout and patience. You have to have patience, otherwise you'll destroy, and I'll show you in a minute on the other side how you destroy something. Anyway, on the bottom corner of your decal is going to be marked the dimensions of the highest and the widest point on your decal. That way you can lay yourself out a nice square here. We know ours is 14.5 by 18 inches. So I laid out a nice 14.5 by 18 inch square for us to set our logo in. That way when we put it on, we don't have to guess if it's straight or not. We're there. So then I use the invisible glass to clean our glass, and I wanted to show you how to start with the application process. Here's our decal with the installation tape and the backing paper. So what you want to do is you're going to peel the backing tape off and lift up as you're doing this, and you can see all the letters are coming up with the installation paper. You don't want this to fold back on itself. You could destroy your logo. So we're going to do this real careful. Keep it from folding back on itself. And voila! Lay it on a flat surface. Now, if you got a really nice car, I wouldn't suggest doing this on your nice car. I'm gonna spray mine here. You want to give it a test spray first and make sure you got a nice fine mist. And then you're just going to mist over the whole logo, the whole decal. And the more installation fluid you use, the longer it's going to take to dry. So I like to use as little as possible. Like right here in this section, you can see where I got it really, really wet. That's going to take a while to dry. I'm going to put my squeegee in my pocket. And I'm going to lift my logo facing away from me, and let's go put it on. We carefully line up the top of the highest letter. And the reason for this application fluid is that we can lift it back off if we don't have it exactly squared where we want it to. There we go. Now it's semi in place, but there's all kinds of bubbles in there, so you want to take your squeegee and work from the center out and get all the air bubbles out. Now I can see my L's are under the blue tape. I'm just going to pull that blue tape right out of there, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. In fact, I'll peel it all off so it's out of the way. We know we're in a good general squared application here. Then we're going to go ahead and squeeze everything out. Always from the center out so you can get all your air bubbles out. And after that's dried for about half an hour, I want to take my razor, stay right there, I'm going to take my razor and I'm going to score between the lines of each line coming across. And the reason for this is that you can easily take one line off at a time instead of trying to peel the whole thing at once. You'll see on the other side when I show you why that is. So let's go over the other side. Here you see, because of the font I used, it was kind of squirrely and I double cut it, so there's some little extra lines in there. Nothing coming in the mail to anyone will have anything like this in it. I'm going to use a straight square font. Anyway, I cut a line across here and across here to where we have just these small letters here. The smaller letters take a longer time to dry and stick. If you'll come in here close, Missy, you can see as I'm pulling off, see how the D right here is trying to lift, and all I'm doing is I'm pushing down on it and pulling and pulling. And as I pull, you can see the letter starting to lift, so I can push back up and rub that down and see if it'll stick. And if it doesn't want to stick, like this S is over here, S's always seem to be a problem. You just keep rubbing it down. Very slowly and patiently. Do not rip it. You'll destroy your letters like I did this G up here. Now, in the case that you do destroy a letter like I did this G right here, see how it's all messed up? I have your decal on file, and I can select any letter, any individual letter or number or whatever it is, and print it out, put it in a regular standard envelope, 25 cents, it's shipped off to you, no big deal. So now if you look right here real close, you can see that this S, if you look from this angle over here, Missy, see this S has lifted. So all I want to do is put my finger on it and push down and follow the contour, and we won't have any bubbles. Bubbles are our enemy. We don't want any bubbles. So I'm going to continue pulling this down. And it seems to be coming real nice. That's coming real nice. This has been drying for about an hour and a half. And see that S started to come off right there. I'm going to push that back up.
So is the D and the O in Windows.
Right here?
Yes.
Right there. And easy stuff. We're there. We're golden. And you can go out every so often and start lifting and see how badly the letters are lifting. The letters will lift more if you go left to right. You want to try and go top to bottom to peel your tape off. And it comes out a lot better. They stay a lot easier up there. And there we have it. So, that's our tutorial. We'll let the other side dry, then we'll peel that off and we'll see how it looks. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or a text. 702-979-0777 is the number. Again, Small Time Graphics and Steve & Sandy's Essential Family Oils thanks you for your purchase, because we know you guys can go anywhere for your business and we really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Have a good day. Down here.